Hey there, friend. Welcome. My name's Sarah, and this is Just for Today. Today is November 23rd, God's Will. The relief of letting go and letting God helps us develop a life that is worth living. In our addiction, we were afraid of what might happen if we didn't control everything around us. Many of us made up elaborate lies to protect our use of drugs. Some of us manipulated everyone around us in a frenzied attempt to get something from them so we could use more drugs. A few of us went to great lengths to keep two people from talking to each other and perhaps discovering our trail of lies. We took pains to maintain an illusion of control over our addiction and our lives. In the process, we kept ourselves from experiencing the serenity that comes with surrender to a higher power's will. In our recovery, it is important to release our illusion of control and surrender to a higher power, whose will for us is better than anything we can con, manipulate, or devise for ourselves. If we realize that we are trying to control outcomes and are feeling afraid of our future, there is action we can take to reverse that trend. We go to our second and third steps and look at what we have come to believe about a higher power. Do we truly believe that this power can care for us and restore us to sanity? If so, we can live with all of life's ups and downs, its disappointments, its sorrows, its wonders, and its joys. Just for today, I will surrender and let a higher power's will happen in my life. I will accept the gift of serenity this surrender brings. I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. When I surrendered, I felt the weight of the world lifting off my shoulders. When I gave away my control and accepted that my life was unmanageable and would be non-existent if I didn't stop, I asked my higher power to take it all away. There was like this wave of comfort and a sense of peace that I hadn't felt in so long. I prayed as a kid, but never really for myself. It was always for my loved ones, my friends, my family. Not only did I feel better, but I also opened myself up. I opened myself up and my heart to learn a better way to live. I was surrounded by other people that knew what I was going through, and I was immediately put into a program which I worked very hard to complete. My fight wasn't over. I still had a long way to go. But I knew that when I was ready, I would find that peace again. And I have. I've been sober for almost 7 years. I had 2 years before a short relapse, but I don't count that anymore. I felt immense regret and I was so ashamed after I had relapsed after that 2 years. But I have since learned to accept it. It is what it is. I can't change it. Maintenance programs are great depending on which one you're in. I do not recommend methadone. I'm going to say that again. I do not recommend methadone. I was in and out of 2 different clinics and I relapsed 3 times trying to get off methadone. Suboxone, however, saved my life. I was in an outpatient treatment center, which not only provided the Suboxone, but it also provided a therapist and a psych doctor, which helped with the mental load tremendously. They also had meetings and groups, which were mandatory, just like the methadone clinic, but they had a therapist there, which you could see weekly, and they also had a psych doctor. It wasn't just come in, pay for your medication, leave, go to a group once a month. I continued my treatment at this clinic for the next 6 years. And then when I was ready, I was able to get off all of my medications. It's been a year, almost a year, since I was able to do that. And I sit here today as a peer, ready and willing to help the next person. I cannot stress enough that maintenance programs can be tremendously helpful as long as you are in the right one. Your higher power will show you the way. You just have to be willing to take that first step and surrender it all. Just for today, I will surrender and let my higher power's will happen in my life. I will accept the gift of serenity this surrender brings. All right, friend. Good luck on your journey today. Until tomorrow, be strong, stay safe. Peace and love.